Results have come in from Super Tuesday, and tonight we're getting a better sense of what the results mean for education in the state of Texas, specifically school vouchers. It was a top priority for Governor Greg Abbott last year, but his school choice plan did not pass in the legislature. He focused his efforts ahead of the election to campaign against fellow Republicans who opposed the plan, and his influence played a big role in the way people voted. Our Dan Millay joins us now to break it all down.
Only so many tax funds available, and they're going to take a part of that and give it to private schools. And what's really happening, the big push is they want to get funding to those wealthy families that are already in private schools. It's, a lot of states are, Texas just kind of following a lot of other states.
That's Lindale ISD Superintendent Stan Surratt reacting to the possibility that school vouchers could soon be coming to the Lone Star State. According to San Antonio Express News, at least a dozen incumbent House lawmakers here in Texas were unseated and replaced by supporters of the private school voucher bill. They were helped by Governor Abbott, who spent more than $6 million endorsing candidates across 15 different local races, all of which were pro-voucher candidates.
The issue of school vouchers is one that people are passionate about. Folks typically have strong opinions either for or against, but some research done right here in the Lone Star State points to the idea that the way the issue is framed greatly contributes to the way people feel about it.
In a poll that we did last fall, where we asked two versions of the question, one that introduced some very mild trade-offs in terms of just mentioning that the money for these kinds of programs would come from public funds, and one that didn't.
The data from that poll shows that when voters were simply asked about a school choice program, the majority responded positively. But once you mention redirecting tax revenue to help parents pay for private school, the results changed drastically. Either way, Super Tuesday was a big win for Governor Abbott and his voucher program, though it's still not a sure thing that it'll go through.
I wouldn't necessarily say at this point that this guarantees that we will see some kind of school choice program succeed in the legislature. But certainly, given what we've seen so far, the odds of the legislature being able to push through some kind of a school choice or education savings account program have gotten better.
In Lindale, Dan Millay, CBS 19.